Ahoy guys, this mod adds 2 new bosses into the main game, to spice up your gameplay a bit more. Are you powerful enough to face these beasts, or will you fail like all of the warriors before you? This mod was suggested by one of my Discord members. Netherite Monstrosity. This mechanical boss spawns within the Soul Blacksmith. It's a big smith alley where the beast is waiting for the next prey in the center of the forge. Pieces of ancient debris can be found across the palace. Upon approaching, the beast will awake and start preparing its attack. In total, there are only 2. A melee one, where he smashes his fists onto the ground, dealing damage, while also send any other entities flying around him. His ranged attack, though, is quite lethal. He will spit out fire, which not only hurts the player, but will even place down lava upon touching the ground. This attack can only be done 3 times before needing to recharge. The monster will then suck lava to not only regain the ability of ranged attacks, but as well health, a good portion of his health. After losing 2/3 of his health, he will be enraged, attacking quicker. My suggestion is fire resistance potions, a ton, a lot of blocks, and a bow with a power enchant. After his death, he will drop one of 2 items, the Infernal Forge or his horn. The weapon can either be used to attack normally with 13 attack damage, or right-click the ground to perform a wide area attack. This can also be used as a pickaxe. The horn can upgrade a netherite helmet. Upon losing half of your health points, you will get into the monstrous state, pushing enemies away and gaining buffs like knockback resistance, regen, and strength. Ruined Citadel. In the end, a new abandoned structure will spawn, containing 2 new bosses and a new hostile creature. I will use night vision in some parts so you can see details more easily. Throughout the whole place, the new mob Endermaptera will spawn. Crawling ender spider relatives, if you ask me. They drop void jaws, combine it with spectral arrows to gain void scatter arrows. These will explode upon impact and send small purple debris flying around the impact zone, damaging anything it comes in contact with. Also, when adventuring through this, watch out for traps, as they can easily kill you. Apart from traps and sometimes sugar boxes, you can find the Ender Golem in one of the side rooms. This is just a mini-boss. He will smash his fists onto the ground to break blocks, or summon the spikes from the traps to suffocate you. Just use a bow and let him be stuck in rooms, as that should give you enough time to spam arrows into him. He drops the Void Core. You can summon Void Runes with it. After some time, you will find yourself in this open room with 1 shulker mate. On one side, there's a trapdoor to fall through to gain access to the first basement. On this floor, 2 more Ender Golems will wait for you. After some chests and some more shulker boxes, one can find the 4 iron trapdoors, which lead to the last and final boss in this update. The Ender Guardian. He uses his void energy to pull enemies to him, either in dealing damage with a blast or by summoning void crystals to suffocate targets. After half of his health is lost, his helmet reveals his face. This was probably the most enjoyable boss fight I had in a long time. At one point, he would rage, breaking all surrounding blocks, which shows you the real space of this arena. And that was probably the most mind-blowing aspect about this fight for me. As tips is mostly try to dodge his attacks and have some golden apples or regen potions, as when he sucks you in, there's no escape, until he's done penetrating you. But watch out for the traps after the arena explodes. These will prevent you from moving until the block itself explodes. Can end up being very deadly. Upon death, he drops his gauntlet. It allows you to pull in targets with a right click. But that's not all. The mod itself contains some work in progress features, which you can see here, so be excited for upcoming updates. If you want me to continue reviewing this mod, let me know. But you have to admit that these models are just astounding. Until then, stay safe in game! Ciao!